Okay, so let's talk about something that a lot of parents notice. Your child is grunting, pointing, making all kinds of noises, basically doing everything except using words. Totally normal, but I know it can be frustrating. My name is Julie, and I am a licensed and certified speech-language pathologist. And in this video, I am sharing 5 tips that can really help. Tip number 1 is to be a detective. I want you to get curious. If your child is grunting, don't just brush it off. I know this is difficult throughout the day, but find times and moments where you really can stop what you're doing, get down on their level, see from their point of view, and start looking around. Are they nearby the fridge? Are they trying to reach and grab for a toy that's just a little bit too high and they need your help getting it? As a detective, you are piecing all the parts together, right? You're trying to solve the mystery of what your child is asking for, of what they want, of what they need. The more you tune in and you try to figure out what they're actually requesting, the more chances you will have to put words to it for them. So this could look like, oh, I think you want the ball, or, oh, you're showing me the car. Let's make it go. It's not about solving every mystery perfectly because, let's be honest, it's very time consuming, it's very challenging. But in those moments when you do get it right, it's about showing them, hey, I get you, or I'm working really hard to know exactly what you want. Tip number 2, once you do figure it out, model what they could have said. So let's say they're grunting at the fridge and you could say, oh, I think you want cheese. Yeah, you want cheese. And then keep repeating that word in natural ways. So, oh, let's eat cheese. You're hungry. You want to eat cheese. Hey, next time you can say cheese or you can say eat. It can also be really helpful to pair a gesture or a sign while you're waiting for that word to come in. For eat, you can just kind of bring your fingers to your mouth like this to say eat. So that's what we're looking for, is to turn their grunts into true words. Also, a pro tip, as a detective, if you want to make your job so much easier, you can print pictures of their favorite snack items and post them. Stick them to the fridge, stick them to the snack cabinet or the snack drawer. And you have visuals now that your child can point to, and they can show you exactly what they want. And then you can model that word for them instantly. Visuals, it's not that difficult to do. It might not be the best decoration, but man, is it helpful. This has helped a ton of my families. Tip number 4 is celebrate every speech sound attempt. Say they usually grunt when they're at the fridge. We'll go with the cheese example. But this time, maybe they say da for cheese. Now, da sounds nothing like cheese. It's a different consonant sound and it's a different vowel sound, but still you praise that effort like crazy, right? So the more positive reinforcement, the more they'll want to keep trying and the more accurate they'll become. Tip number 5 is do not withhold an item for too long. Before I jump into this one, I do want to explain and make something very clear. This is different from what is known as a communication temptation, which is just a fancy way of saying we change up the environment a little bit to encourage or to tempt our child to communicate. Basically, we're setting things up so that they need to use a gesture or a sound or a word to get what they want. Maybe you hand them their favorite snack, but the lid is on and you kind of purposely turn it so it's really tight so that they will need to ask you for help to open it. So those little setups that they don't know we are orchestrating can be very helpful because they create natural opportunities for communication. That's our wheelhouse. We want naturalistic opportunities for communication. Unnatural would look like, oh, you want your water. I'm withholding it. I'm not going to give it to them until they say it. That would not be natural, right? Say water. Here's your water, say water. It's a struggle, it's frustrating, it's not natural. You don't want to take it too far. So we're not going to withhold a toy or a snack forever while we wait for the perfect word to come out. Instead, keep it short. Give them one chance, maybe wait 10 to 15 seconds. You can use tools like filling in the blank. Oh, you want to drink the... And then you pause and you give them an opportunity to fill in the blank water. After you wait, they don't say water, you fill it in. Water, here's your water. You give it to them. You hand it over. You tried, you modeled the word. It wasn't a wasted moment just because they didn't say it, okay? You could even fill in the blank again, but give them the first sound. So we could say the W in water. Oh, you want to drink your and you wait for them to say water. It's called a phonemic cue. You're giving them a cue of what that word starts with. And this ties into the concept of modeling without expectation. So remember, you are teaching them, you're not testing them. So you're modeling words and gestures and sounds, but you're not demanding that they repeat it before they get what they want. You're giving them opportunities. You're pausing and waiting. You're filling in the blank. You might be giving them the first sound of the word, but you're not requiring them to say it for them to then get that item. We are teaching, but not testing. So the research varies, but on average, a kid needs to hear a new word anywhere from 10 to 20 or more times in a variety of situations before it really sticks and they can start saying it themselves. So for example, if you are teaching the word more, could be more food, more toys, more items in a basket. Maybe they're eating crackers at snack time and you're giving them crackers one at a time. And every time they get a cracker, you're modeling more. Oh, here's more. Here's more. You're at the grocery store. They're sitting in the shopping cart. You're getting 5 apples and you're putting them in your bag. You put one in. Let's get more. Fill up that bag with apples and model the word more every time. So that child has now heard the word and the concept more while eating, while playing, while shopping. So those are my 5 tips to help your little ones start turning those grunts into actual words that will better meet their needs. If you liked this video and it's helpful and you'd like to see more, hit subscribe and let me know in the comments what you'd like me to cover next. I'll see you next time.